Hey, Lola, I heard you and Philip are getting married. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Candace. We're really excited. Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like you've been rubbing it in everyone's faces for days or anything. Excuse me? Oh, darling, I was just kidding. Learn to take a joke. Just don't forget about all the single people out here struggling to find love. Oh, I'm sure you'll find someone soon. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna end up with Philip. Are you serious? Yeah, we were childhood friends. We were really close. Are you joking again? Of course I was. I'm so happy for you too. Alright, thank you very much, Candace. Hey, so Candace just texted me about our engagement.
Candace? Which Candace?
Your childhood friend, Candace? You introduced her to me at a family gathering not long ago.
Oh, yeah, that one. We haven't been very close, but we were best buddies back then.
Right, she was just a little weird.
Was she? What happened?
I don't know, she made me feel like something was going on between you two.
What? Babe, you know that's nonsense, right?
Well, I know that your family loves her. Maybe she was just taking it the wrong way.
Yeah, she does have a weird sense of humor sometimes.
Alright, I trust you though. I just needed to ask.
Of course. Hey, I love you, alright?
Love you too, babe. Hey Lola, can I ask for a favor? Hi Candace, sure, what's up? I'm really struggling to pay off my student loans. Do you think you could send me some money? I'm sorry to hear that, Candace. How much do you need? Just 8,000. Well, to be honest, Philip and I are going to make a deposit for our wedding venue soon. We're also paying for the wedding ourselves, so I'm not sure if I can help you. Oh, come on, Lola. You know I wouldn't ask if I really didn't need it. Can you just use some of the money from your savings or something? I understand that, Candace, but this is the money I've been saving for a long time, specifically for my wedding. Please, Lola. I've just been laid off from work. You're my only hope. Philip's already turned me down. Oh, so you talked to him about it already? Yes, and he told me that he didn't want to make things uncomfortable for you. But between you and me, I don't think I've ever done anything to make you uncomfortable. I like you a lot. Oh, I'm glad you do. Well, I'm sorry I had to turn you down. It's just, things have been quite tight for me and Philip. Okay, what about $3,000? That's the minimum I have to pay to avoid any interest for now. I promise I'll pay you back in 2 weeks. I'm already applying for a new job everywhere. Please? Let me talk to Philip, okay? Thank you, Lola. Hey, babe, so about Candace.
Oh no, did she text you about the loan? I'm so sorry. She's been nagging me for weeks.
Oh, has she? Should we just lend her the 3,000? She sounded like she was in a really tough spot.
You don't have to do that for me.
I know, I just feel bad. I mean, you don't have to put down the deposit for another 3 weeks. Plus, I don't think anyone would be mean enough just to take our date without having the venue call us first.
That makes sense. But again, only if you're comfortable, babe.
I really don't want to create any unnecessary tension. And you said you two were really close, right?
Yeah, we were a long time ago. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I think it's better if we lend her the 3,000. Who knows? Maybe this would be the start of my friendship with her.
Thank you, babe. A month later. Good morning, babe. Happy anniversary.
Good morning. Happy anniversary.
Don't forget our appointment with the wedding venue today. We need to go over the flowers and the other decorations.
Yeah, about that.
Is everything okay?
I'm not sure how to tell you.
Babe, you can tell me everything.
Sorry, babe. I'm at the office right now. I can text, though.
Sure. What's wrong, babe?
Okay, please don't take this the wrong way. I have a very bad feeling about Candace.
What do you mean? Has she done something?
Well, sort of. Today the wedding venue called me and said that someone's taken our spot.
What? How could that happen? Didn't we pay for it?
No, actually, a month ago, we gave that money to Candace to help her with the student loan, remember? She said she'd be returning the money in 2 weeks. But I didn't want to rush her because she sounded like she was in a really tough spot.
Wait, she hasn't returned the money to you?
No, was she supposed to?
Yeah, she said she gave you the money already.
What? I never received anything from her.
Well, that's odd. Why would she say that then?
Okay, this whole thing makes me what I'm about to tell you even weirder.
What?
So we asked the wedding venue the name of the person who took our place. Guess who that was?
Candace?
Yep.
No way. That's kinda creepy.
Yeah, I have a friend who works there, so I made some calls and caught her name.
Are you sure it's the same Candace?
Honestly, I wish I could tell you no, but her last name and phone number match with the Candace we know, so yeah.
That's so strange. I'd never think something like this would happen.
I know, and I feel bad for even talking about it, but I just can't shake this feeling off.
Well, we can try to talk to her and see if everything's okay.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to come off as jealous and controlling, or make things more awkward between us.
Hey, you're gonna be my wife. No friend of mine should make you this uncomfortable. Plus, she shouldn't be treating us like this anyway.
You're right, I just feel like she's already disliked me from the beginning.
I'm sorry my friend made you feel that way. We're figuring this out, okay?
Okay.
Let me call Candace. I'm sorry again, babe. Alright, I called her. She said there's been some emergency and she wanted to meet me to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Are you meeting up with her now?
Yeah, do you want to come with me?
No, I have a lot of work today.
I can reschedule so we can both talk it out with her.
No, it's okay, babe. Thank you for being so considerate, though. Why don't you just meet her and figure out what's going on? Maybe she'll be more comfortable that way.
Alright, babe, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, babe, good luck. Hey, how'd it go? Babe, is everything okay? Text me when you get home, okay? I gotta work late today. Hi, honey. I was just wondering if everything's okay between you and Philip. Hi, Lori. Yes, everything's fine between us. What's up? I see. I was worried there for a minute. You know, a wedding is a big commitment, and I just wanted to make sure that you two were on the same page. Of course. We're definitely on the same page. Why do you ask? Well, I've just heard something. Are you sure you two are okay? You know you can talk to me, right? Of course, Lori. I would tell you if we have a problem, but I promise, we're great right now. Is everything okay? Well, I have a friend who works at a bridal shop down the street. Today she saw Philip there with Candace. What? Are you sure that it was him? She said she was. I didn't want to make assumptions, but then I couldn't contact Philip. That's strange, he didn't reply to me either. And Philip did plan on having a meeting with Candace today. He did? Yes, he texted me about it. That's odd. I wonder what's going on. Lori, do you think I could ask you something about Candace? Of course, honey. Do you think I can trust her? Oh, I'd say yes. I've known her all her life. I just think that she might misunderstand you a little. What do you mean? To be honest, Candace has been talking to me about the problems you and Philip have been dealing with recently. I don't think she meant to meddle or anything. She was just telling me what Philip told her. Oh, but we haven't had any problems lately. Not that I could think of, at least. What? Haven't you two been dealing with all the stress you've been having at work? No, my job's going really well, actually. We've been very happy. Oh, so you're not considering putting off the wedding? Absolutely not. That was not what I heard. Lori, to be completely honest, I have a bad feeling about Candace. I hope I don't come off as judgmental or jealous, because I just have to be honest with you. I understand, honey, but I think that this is just a big misunderstanding. I really hope so. I'll figure it out with them. Alright, I'm glad that you and Philip are doing great though. Text me if you need anything, okay? I'm here for both of you. Thank you, Lori. That means a lot.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. My phone died and I couldn't find my charger anywhere. I'm home now. Are you still at work?
Yeah, I had a bit more to work on. What was going on though?
My mom texted you, right? I'm sorry. I swear things are not what they seem.
Okay, to be honest, I'm getting annoyed. What happened?
The weirdest thing. Candace's emergency was that she needed my help with picking the right dress. She said she was getting married.
Wait, what? I didn't even know she had a boyfriend.
Me neither. I mean, I didn't even know that the place she wanted to meet me at was a bridal shop. I'm sorry again, babe. I left as soon as we finished talking.
That's okay. I have a lot to process right now.
This is weird. Something's going on.
I have a bad feeling about her, Philip. She's been making things up about me with your mom.
Wait, what?
I mean, first the venue, now this. Could it all just be coincidence? I don't know what to think. What did she tell you about the money she owes us?
She said she couldn't pay us right away because her wedding was on the way.
Okay, let's talk when I'm home, okay?
Okay, babe.
Hi, Lori. Just letting you know that Philip's home. We sorted it out. Yes, honey, I'm so glad. He texted me when he got home, too. So it's all just a big misunderstanding? Actually, I'm not sure about Candace's part. What do you mean? When Philip got home today, he remembered going to the bathroom for a few minutes, leaving his bag with Candace. He thought she might have taken his phone charger. That's why when his phone died, none of us could contact him. What? Are you serious? I don't know, Lori. I wish I could tell you if it was true or not. But Philip insisted on having put the charger in his bag when he left to see Candace. Oh god. I don't think Candace could have done such a thing, though. I have a favor to ask you, okay? Absolutely, honey. Could you please help Philip and me book a place at a different venue? I know I might sound paranoid right now, but I feel much safer with your help. Don't even worry about it, honey. Of course I'll do it. And one more thing. It's about Candace, actually. Sure, what do you need me to do? Can I give you a call? This is a bit complicated. Go ahead, honey. How are you feeling in there, honey? Excited. A bit worried, though. I'm sure everything will be alright. I'm at the entrance right now, prepared for every situation. Oh my god, Lori, I'm so grateful for you. Nothing will go wrong, right? Not under my watch. Anyway, Philip just went inside. Everyone should be settled down now, too. Alright, Lori, keep me posted. Lori, is everything okay? I heard really loud screams. Half of the guests are heading out there now, just to check on what happened. God, Lola, you are right. What's happening? Should I send Philip out there with you? No. Oh god. Lori, talk to me. Philip's going out there.
I have zero good news and tons of bad news.
That sounds much worse than I expected. Tell me, what's going on?
Candace showed up.
Oh god. I knew she would, but still, I wish that she didn't.
She's in a white dress, for starters. The one she bought from the bridal shop that day. And that's not the worst part.
What happened next?
Oh, it gets so much worse. She was begging my mom to let her in and marry me. The screams were her trying to get inside, bumping into a server, and spilling a bunch of red wine on her dress.
My god.
Yeah, she was saying the most insane thing. That she was supposed to end up with me. It's baffling.
That's terrible.
Apparently, yeah. Look, babe, I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry you have to deal with this. I honestly am, and thank God you came up with that plan. She embarrassed herself in front of everyone. I'll handle it from here, I promise.
Thank you for saying that, Philip. Where's Candace now?
Sitting on the stairs of the venue, crying.
Oh god. Should I get out there?
Nope. I'm coming in with you. There are enough people here already. This is embarrassing.
You think you're above everyone else now that you're married to Philip? Excuse me? Who is it? Don't play dumb to me. It's Candace. You know I should be the one with Philip, not you. Candace? Did you buy a new SIM card just to harass me? I blocked your other number already. Don't you dare talk to me like that. You know, this is harassment, right? You dirty witch, listen up. I'll never pay you the money. You took Philip away from me, so I'll take that away from you. Candace, I don't need that money anymore. You can do whatever you want with it, because I'm taking you to court. No, you listen to me. You have no right to treat me like this. You're a cunning woman, who never deserved to be with Philip in the first place. I don't know if you're talking about me, or yourself. Don't talk like you're so unbothered. At least I ruined your beautiful wedding. Half of the guests were outside with me and Philip. What were you doing in there, huh? Saying your vows? To no one? Candace, do you seriously still think that was my actual wedding? What are you talking about? Miss Darlington gave me an invitation. I came to your wedding and ruined it. Candace, listen. Lori's my mother-in-law. She'd give you whichever date I asked her to give you. What the hell are you talking about? It wasn't my wedding, Candace. We moved the dates. It was just a rehearsal. You've ruined nothing for us. What? But you did ruin it for yourself. Half of the town is probably going to talk about your behavior from now on. You witch! You lying, cunning witch! I'll talk to you in court. Goodbye.
Good morning, my beautiful wife.
You're such a romantic.
Well, now that I can call you my wife, I'll do it every day.
You're too sweet, babe.
So, my mom texted me this morning. She got all the documents ready. She sued Candace for us.
Oh god, did she already?
Yep, you know my mom. She doesn't let things like that slide. Plus, I was quite supportive of the idea. Oh, Philip. Babe, you saved up for a wedding venue, and she ruined that for us. And then she harassed you? I don't want to let that go.
I'm so lucky to have you and Lori.
I'm so lucky to have you. I have something to make up for it.
What?
How much do you like Hawaii?
Stop playing with me. You know I love it.
Of course I do. That's where our honeymoon will be.
Philip, I can't believe it. We're going to Hawaii?
Absolutely. Anything for you, babe.
Candace, of course, lost the lawsuit. There was no student loan, and it was soon proven that she made everything up, just so she could stop us from having the wedding at our dream venue. She had to pay us almost $20,000 to settle, which was more than the money she owed us. Her behavior at the rehearsal soon became the biggest topic of discussion in town. She was so embarrassed. She never appeared in front of us again. As for me and Philip, we've been stronger and happier. We spent our honeymoon in gorgeous Hawaii and are so hopeful for the future. I'm so lucky to be blessed with Philip, Lori, and our beautiful life.
Hey, I saw you're hosting.
What?
I'm Alice. I'm 16. I'm looking for somewhere to stay. Is your place still available?
What the? Sorry, who is this? I don't have you saved.
I'm Alice from the couchsurfing site.
What site?
I found your details and added you. Don't you remember?
I don't, sorry.
Wow, your number's on the site, you know?
On the site? So someone's put my number online?
Looks that way. It's probably not a big deal. Anyway, do you think you could let me stay? Please?
Is this a prank or something? Do I have to block you?
No prank. I'm serious.
So you're really 16?
Of course I am. A fresh sophomore. I could send you a photo if you don't believe me. We do live in the same city, right? Even the same county isn't a problem for me.
Be serious for a second.
Huh?
You're 16, asking a stranger for a place to stay? Don't you realize how dangerous that is? You can't be too careful these days. There's a lot of creeps around.
What's this? Thanks for the lecture, Dad. Why are you saying this?
Why? Because you're not legally an adult. Do you do this often?
This is the first time, actually.
Make it the last, and I'll get my number off of that site. Deal? And be careful online, okay? It can be dangerous. You mustn't reach out to people like this.
Wait, I don't have anywhere to go. For real.
Just go home, okay?
I have no home. I know I'm asking a lot, but please help me. I have no one to turn to.
I'm really sorry. I'd like to help, but what could I even do?
Could you just hear me out for a second?
What is it?
It's my dad. A while back, he divorced my mom, and I've been living with him since. Recently, he started being abusive. He's been hurting me.
Hurting? Like physically?
It's okay, I can deal with a little. But recently it's gotten more frequent. Like, if housework isn't done, or if my grades are bad. Or if anything isn't how he wants. I'm always terrified of him. I can't handle much more. So I guess I've run away?
Have you told anyone about this?
I have, yes. I've actually discussed it with one of my teachers, but they don't seem to be doing anything. Maybe they're concerned about interfering? Anyway, I've had to get away.
I see. I'm sorry to hear about your situation. Where are you now?
Near the subway.
All right, I think I can help. Could you take a taxi? I'll send you the address for my parents' place. I'll let them know the situation shortly.
Wait, you believe me? Even though I could be messing with you?
Honestly, I think it's worth trying in case you are serious. It's probably best I don't come to meet you. This is a sensitive situation, and we need to be careful. However, my parents will welcome you if you're okay heading to them.
Really? I don't want to be a burden.
Don't worry about that. If you're truly in need of help, that is.
I am, really.
Then we'll help you get everything you need. Would you let me deal with your dad? I just want to talk for now.
You can try. Sorry, I mean, yes, please, Mr. Everett. But why would you do all of this for a stranger?
Never mind that. Excuse me for sending a message out of the blue so late in the evening. Your daughter Alice gave me your contact details. I am John Everett. Hello? How do you know my daughter? She seems to have contacted me by mistake, and we've been talking as a result. Did she really? Sounds like something she'd do. She could be a handful. Sorry she bothered you. You need something from me? Actually, I would just like you to know that Alice is at my parents' place. They're keeping an eye on her at the moment. Your parents' place, huh? That's right. From what we've discussed, it seems she doesn't want to return home? I thought it best not to meet her myself, so asked my parents to do so instead. I see. Well, again, I'm sorry for all this. I'll head over immediately. That may not be necessary, sir. Why not? Alice has confided in me about her life at home. What about it? Well, seems she doesn't have a very stable relationship with you. So I contacted you to get a better understanding of the situation. I figured if I'd spoken with you, she might consider heading home. Okay, seems there's no problem then. What do you mean? She's in high school, you know that, right? She thinks her life is difficult and confusing right now. A lot of kids that age become very emotional and start acting out. Their relationship with their parents becomes strained. It's real common. Running away isn't normal, though, is it? And she's become quite the liar. Like a pathological liar, you know? Like a compulsive liar? That's right. She lies constantly. She's put me through hell with it all. Her teachers have even questioned my parenting because of it. I don't know what she said to you, but don't buy it. You're probably not the first person she's tried to pull this on. Anyway, I guess it's best I come get her. What's the address? Adults know best, huh? Seems you've been taking advantage of that phrase recently. What? If you told her teacher what you just told me, I think they'd have no option but to believe you. Okay, what's that supposed to mean? It means that whenever Alice sought help, you would just explain the situation away, like you've just tried to do with me. Oh, I see. So you're saying you believe the lies of a minor over her father? Got it. In that case, I'll have the cops resolve this. Do you think it's a smart idea for you to get the police involved? Yeah, I think it's pretty normal to go to the police when there's been a kidnapping. This isn't kidnapping. I simply wanted to know about Alice's life at home. I have nothing to say to you. The sooner this safekeeping charade is thwarted, the better. What are you talking about? Is there a woman in your life? I'm single, if that's what you're asking. Of course you are. Found yourself a schoolgirl to groom, didn't you? You're disgusting. That's not what this is. If you don't want the law involved, you'd better let my daughter go right now. I can picture the story now. Middle-aged loner desperately preys on underage girls. I'm a widower. I'm sorry to say I lost my wife a few years ago, and I have no desire to replace her. Lies. I could see your profile, you know? You don't even look 40. How's your career going? 'Cause it'll be hard to find work when you're a known sex offender. You're finished. What is this? A sudden mood change and threatening words. This is congruous with what your daughter has told me. Let my daughter go right now. I don't need the opinions of a pervert. Stay in your own pathetic bubble. I can't bring myself to return a child to a potentially dangerous household. What the hell are you saying, man? My mother has discovered injuries on her. A lot of injuries that were concealed by clothing. It would be immoral to subject her to more of such treatment. Cool, man. Expect the police real soon. You've just admitted to stripping a 16-year-old. So I hope you like prison life, you piece of garbage. Alice will be well looked after. Well, I guess I'm gonna be when I see a return on my investment. You're not gonna interfere with that. Not that you could. Investment? Right. You think I'd have kids just for the trouble of raising them? I'm gonna marry her off to the son of someone important before long. What are you talking about? This is what kids are for. This is traditional behavior. Don't you know that royal families in Europe used to marry their children off to each other for power? That's why people have kids. They may try to deny it, but it's a fact. Be honest, what do you want from yours? I'm sorry. I don't completely get what you're saying. Moron. You must want something out of your kids. Like maybe have them care for you in your old age. Financial assistance when they're working. Like I said, they're an investment. You know what an investment is, right? I don't have kids. I can't believe that would be the only reason to have them, though. Your views on raising children are upsetting. Must be nice being free to do whatever, whenever. It's gonna bite you in the ass when you're a lonely old loser, though. Maybe you could pretend you're Alice's father for the evening. You can bring her back tomorrow. You're leaving your own daughter out all night? I have my own plans tonight. Don't need this ruining them. But remember, you're a creep who's violated a girl's rights. You have no options here. If she's not back tomorrow, I'll go to the cops. Have a great night. I told you last night, didn't I? Could have just brought Alice home to save yourself a whole lot of trouble. But no, you had to screw yourself. I'd rather the cops brought Alice home anyway. Enjoy your ride to the station. If this is how you want to do things. Feel free to file a report. However, I'd appreciate if you wait until CPS can assess the situation. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Then I'll have to hope they begin their investigation before the police interfere. Why are you trying so hard to ruin me? My apologies, sir. But I can't return a child to an abusive household. I must seek protection for Alice. What protection? Protection from what? You think you could just separate a girl from her father? Nothing can happen without my permission, idiot. Of course, in a normal situation, you'd have some say. But the injuries you've inflicted on your poor daughter raise concerns about her safety. And I'm afraid the CPS can and will have her removed from your home. Alice has already shown the desire to get away, has she not? She doesn't really want this, does she? Seems so. My father was a lawyer, and we discussed everything last night. He's helped Alice understand her options. It wasn't easy for her. She cried the whole time. But ultimately, she decided to involve the CPS, and we intend to help however we can. Liar. A lawyer, how convenient. You're just worried about the cops showing up. Because you're a pervert and a kidnapper. I'll admit the police might interfere for now. But we have faith that the CPS will help Alice before long. Finding suitable foster parents may take some time. She's even suggested I adopt her. Regardless, all that matters is that she's out of your reach. You, a known pervert, adopt Alice? You can't. I've got to take her to meet her future husband next week. I might not get the chance again. You're ruining everything. Children aren't tools. I mean, seeing as you're not the European royalty of the Middle Ages you admire so much. But even if you were, I'm sure your unfortunate disposition would be a significant obstacle in realizing your plans. Oh, and by the way, seems we have a mutual friend involved in all of this? Ugh, that's just great. Yeah, Alice told me about your work, and I happen to have worked with some of your colleagues over the years. Nice try, hotshot. I know we don't work together, dumbass. Yes, you're right, but my company has collaborated with yours many times. I even have Mr. Miller's personal phone number. What? How? This isn't fair. My boss. I feel obligated to tell him about your treatment of Alice, but I hope it doesn't affect your job. I guess it seems like you're losing out on your little European marriage fantasy. That's not the only thing you're losing, though. Looks like you'll need to find a new job, too. With that, I decided to ignore any further messages from Austin. He didn't know where I lived, so I wasn't concerned about being harassed. However, I still asked those with connections to him to be careful with my personal information. Unfortunately, Alice had to change schools, but she didn't seem to mind too much. She said she'd like to stay in touch with old friends, but she understood it may be difficult with a fresh start. She was very positive about her future. I later heard from Mr. Miller regarding her father. Seems he was let go from his job and fell quite spectacularly. He turned to alcohol, which led to his involvement in a physical altercation. He's now making a living doing day jobs. As for me, well, I actually went ahead and applied to adopt Alice. My application was successful, and I've been acting as her legal guardian since. She's been no trouble at all. My parents are over the moon, too. My disinterest in remarrying made them lose hope that they'd ever have grandchildren. Now, they visit so often, I'm more or less providing for all four of us. I've always believed everything happens for a reason, and Alice's messaging me must have been some kind of miracle. I'm sure my late wife is watching, astounded. And I know she would have loved Alice too. Of course, we're both still getting used to each other. But I think if we just take things step by step, someday we'll truly be family.